Hi coaches, today's video is about perspective, and specifically around this perspective that you might have around your coaching practice or business, no matter where it might be. See, I speak to a lot of different coaches who are in various stages of building a practice, of making money, sharing the principles, and some are doing very well and some are starting out. But something that I often find is no matter where those coaches are, no matter how many clients they've got or how much money they've got, there are times when it can look like they've got a real problem or a real issue. There are times when it can look like, oh no, and I know if I'm honest that there's certainly been those times with me. But what's interesting is when you speak to these coaches and ask them about how things were before, there's always been movement, or quite often there's been movement. And by movement, I mean that they've made some progress. And so for me, it's a really interesting perspective to realize quite often that where they are right now is a place where maybe a few months ago or a year ago, they would have loved to be at. Another way to look at it is where they are right now is a place where lots of other people would love to be. Just the fact that you're in this group, to me, says you've been touched by the principles in some way. Now, for many people in the world, they would probably love to have the life you've got right now, without any changes, no matter where you are, even if you've got 0 clients. There are some people out there in the world who would love to have your life. It's just a sobering thought. I was speaking to a coach the other day and she said, I'm charging X amount of money and it wasn't a lot, and she was thinking that she wasn't doing too well. But what I pointed out to her was there are some coaches who had no clients and where she'd got to was great. And this isn't about deceiving yourself. This isn't about just making do or, setting your standards low or whatever people might think. But this is just being okay with reality. This is just being okay with what is. This is just being in the moment and being in the now and realizing there really isn't a problem. Just a different perspective. Welcome your thoughts and feedback.